Hello, Transformers. I'm excited to be on here. My name is Nadia McDonald. I'm a sales director based out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I just finished a workout because I can do a workout in the middle of the day and get out of the shower. So my hair's wet. I'm going to tie it back and we're going to get down to brass tacks here. So I wanted to get on and share with you about how you get free money. And I call it free money because when it shows up in your Mary Kay account or goes direct deposit into your personal account that you've set up for direct deposit, it feels like free money. So how do you get a GST reimbursement from Mary Kay? First off, what you're going to do is get acquainted with the products that you use for yourself and the products that you use for demo and ones that you give away as a discount. So what you're going to do first off to get yourself organized is you're going to take a sales slip and you're going to call one personal product, you're going to call one demonstration, and you're going to gather all of the sales slips that you've written up that either you've given a discount because of hostess credit, or you've given a discount on product because you had a June flash sale, or you had a tax off week. All of those invoices, you're going to gather together. That's number one. Number two, you're going to log on to your Mary Kay InTouch account. You're going to check out, I'm going to show you here, just one sec. So you're going to log on to your Mary Kay InTouch account. You're going to go up to the lovely search bar. You're going to search GST or HST. Either one will come up. And you're going to check out, I'm going to clean my camera. Up is going to pop taxes and sales slip. I've got a baby that's screaming and my husband's supposed to come get her, but he's not going to do that. So you click on taxes. And if you scroll down, you're going to take a quick read through this, and what you're going to focus on if you're living everywhere but BC, you're basically going to click on these two here. So this sales tax reimbursement booklet, this is something you want to get acquainted with online. This gives you every example on how you can recover tax back from Mary Kay head office. Second one, this is your reimbursement form, and you're going to print and use that to submit this information to Mary Kay. So first and foremost, I have the booklet open. This is what the booklet looks like. It gives you full on detail as to what to do. I'm going to give you an example, but your biggest thing that you're able to recover tax back on from Mary Kay is products you use for yourself and products you sell at a discount. Boop, boop, boop. And then this is the GST reimbursement form that you're going to use. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. So those are the two things that you want to get acquainted with. We'll come back to that in a second. So when you purchase product from Mary Kay head office, you buy your product at wholesale cost at a discount, but you pay the full retail tax to Mary Kay. So my example is you buy product that's worth $100 for Mary Kay. It's worth $100 for Mary Kay. You pay $50 for it, plus tax on $100. I'm from Nova Scotia and tax is 15%. So I know it's 5% in Alberta, but 15%. So on $100, you're going to pay $50 plus 15% tax. $65. So what does Mary Kay do with that $15? They actually send it to the government. They remit it to the government for you and say, hey, Nadia's already paid her tax on this purchased product. So they kind of deal with the government for you. It's beautiful. We actually have our own little line in CRA that talks about how Mary Kay and consultants and being independent, how we pay tax. So what they do is they take care of the government for you. And then when you sell your product and charge your customer tax, you actually keep it. It's actually called a wash. So you pay it up front and you get it back on your sale. But the big question is what happens when you don't sell it? What happens when you don't sell the product? So for example, you don't sell the product if you keep it and use it yourself. You don't sell the product if you keep it and use for demonstration. And if you decide to sell the product at a discount, since you paid the full price tax, there's a little bit of tax that you lost. So you're able to actually recover that tax from Mary Kay head office. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to tell them, I didn't sell the product that I intended to sell. I ended up using it for myself. I ended up using it for demonstration, and I ended up selling it to a hostess or a friend or a family member as a discount. So this is how you recover it. It's beautiful, honestly. Did you know that you can do this 4 times a year? So the 4 times that you can do it are at the end of each quarter. So March 31st, June 30th, September 30th, December 31st. So after those times, you can do it. So the first of the next month. So to get yourself organized, I'm going to show you an example. So here's my example on how you can recover the tax and the tax that you lost on selling your product at a discount. Now, obviously, we don't recommend selling product at a discount, but if you happen to do that, selling it at less than the retail value, this is what your invoice should look like. And this is how I organize it. So here's my client, Erica Pelham, CC cream, medium to deep, $24.50. I ended up charging her $20 for it. And this is how I organize it. So remember, my tax in Nova Scotia is 15%. So 15% on $24.50 is $3.68. However, I didn't charge her $24.50. I charged her $20. So the tax on $20 is $3. So how I figure out what I need to recover from Mary Kay is I actually do a little subtraction. So what did I pay originally when I bought the product? What did I collect from the client? What I'm missing is 68 cents. Now, I know you're thinking, whoop-de-ding, Nadia, that's 68 cents. However, if you do up the math on all of your personal product, all of your demonstration that you use for product in 1 year, and or stuff that you sell at a discount, you'll be surprised what it is that you get to collect. Last year, for example, I usually do mine for the year. I don't recommend this. I recommend you do it 4 times a year, but I usually do it in June, and I usually do it after September 30th. Because when you do it at September 30th, guess when it tends to show up? The money that you receive back from Mary Kay actually shows up usually in your account. If you do it around September 30th, October, it usually shows up in November. Sometimes November's double up. It's close to the holiday season. It's free money that goes in your account. I ended up getting around $700 that drops into your accounts receivable account on Mary Kay, and that's like free money. It feels like it's free, but it's stuff that I've paid up front and submitted the forms to collect stuff that I use for demo, stuff that I use for my personal use, and stuff that I sold at a discount. Also, this will work for you when you sell to Aboriginal and they give you their band number and you don't charge them tax. You already paid tax on that product up front. So this gives you that opportunity to recover that tax back that you lost. So I don't know about you, but I am my own best client. And so I use the most product out of every client I have because I love it. The other thing is some people join this business to become a personal use consultant. And they always ask me, well, can I submit for my tax back? I don't do that much. Absolutely. If you buy your $225 a year, your $225 wholesale a year, you paid tax on $450 retail to Mary Kay, you can collect half of the tax back because all that product was yours. So the answer is yes. If you're a personal use product, I'd be getting my tax money back. No questions asked. So you saw my example on selling product at a discount. This is your example on how I organize it. And for those of you that use Pink Office or use Boulevard, this will physically do it for you. Those 2 inventory systems will do it for you. This is if you don't use either of those and you manually do it on your own. So here's my example for Nadia's personal product. I would also make up a similar sheet that says Nadia's demo product. I put the date, and as you can see the date, I do it by quarter. So January 20th to March 31st. This is just an example. Trust me, I use way more than this. But remember, tax in Nova Scotia in the East Coast is 15%. But here's how I set it up. So one eye makeup remover, the price is $20. Under the amount, I put what my price is as a consultant, and it's half. 1 extra moist night cream. The price is $20. My cost is $10. And then 1 brunette brow pencil. Price is $16. My cost is $8. Now, the total retail amount is $56. Nadia's cost is $28. The tax on $28 is $4.20. And the tax on $56 is $8.40. As you can see, half the tax that I lost is $4.20. So this is a prime example as to what you can recover. So on my last one, I recovered 68 cents. This one is $4.20. That's $5. If you've ever read the Latte Factor, $5 a day, it'll make you a millionaire. So you want to keep track of this stuff, especially if you're a personal use user. And then things that you sell at a discount and use as hostess credit. This is where you want to get really proficient at taking advantage and finding out what you lost. These are things that you can recover. So basically, for lack of a better word, you can recover half of the tax back that you paid on your personal product, demo product, and hostess credit. Kind of fun that a company allows you to pay 50% for your product and pay 50% tax and get half of it back. So how do we put this all together? This lovely form, I'm going to show it to you. Woo. You're going to add it up. Just one sec, just repositioning my phone here. So you're going to add it up. As you can see at the top of this form, this is the one that you're going to print off. So the Mary Kay address is here as to where you're going to send this form along with your receipts, the date, your information, beauty consultant name, beauty consultant number, and the period that you're going to claim for, which in my example was January through March 2020. So products sold on less than suggested retail price. So in other words, you sold product at a discount. So that would be my example from Erica. Number 2, consumed products originally purchased for resale. This is demo products and personal product because the company has to assume that you bought that product originally to sell. So, but you didn't. The stuff that you use, you consume for yourself and you use for demonstration. So my example is this one. So tax that I lost, $4.20. So here's my example. So $4.20, your tax rate and the amount that you should recover, $4.20. Your full tax was full tax on this example was $8.40. So $8.40 goes here. Your tax rate, ours is 15%, and the amount that you should recover is 4.2. So you see where those numbers fit in there? 840, 4.2. Top up here, a product sold at less than suggested retail price. Our example, so our full tax is $3.68. That goes here. Your tax rate, 15%, and the amount that you should recover, 68 cents. So what do you do if you have a bunch of those? So a bunch of personal product, a bunch of things that you did at a discount. Basically, you add them all together and stick in the numbers. If that example doesn't make sense, I always go back to the booklet because the booklet actually gives you a beautiful example. So products sold at a discount, it gives you a wicked example here of where to put the numbers in and how to do it. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, there's actually a visual. So are you going to leave money on the table in Mary Kay's account, or are you going to go get it? For my first couple of years, it was 10 years in January that I'd been a consultant. For the first couple of years, I was just like, I don't do enough. I'm not going to submit it. But what I learned is if I don't submit it, I just leave money in Mary Kay's account. And trust me, they've got enough. So go get it. It's rightfully yours. If you paid the tax up front, but you end up not selling the product and recollecting it and claiming that product for you, that's money in your pocket. And my suggestion is do it quarterly. Do it 4 times a year so it feels like you're always getting a little bit back. if you get lazy like myself and forget to do it, you can do it, certainly do it right before the holiday season and get that done. Start in September and get it done so it goes into your account before Christmas. So when I talk about it goes into your account, have you ever seen a little AR credit accounts receivable credit, when you go to order product and all of a sudden you get to the payment page and it's right before you click yes and then go to payment page, there's a little AR credit there. I got one the other day and I think it was from the skincare discount. I had ordered the wrong one and they gave you the discount back. But that's where the GST reimbursement shows up. It shows up as an AR credit and you can use that to your future orders. So for example, last year I got $704. It showed up in my account in November and I used that for orders during Double Up. So it was like, honestly, it was like mind blowing. It was like free cash. However, if you decide to leave that in your account and not place an order and not press the go button to use that, and you've signed up for direct deposit, it will go into your direct deposit commission check the next month. Honestly, it is so awesome. It is so streamlined nowadays that it blows my mind that people don't take advantage of it. And if you don't take advantage of it, again, you just leave that money in your pocket. So if I recovered $704 for last year for 2019 and it showed up in November, that was only 10 months out of the year. That is half of the tax back I paid. So I paid another $700 to Mary Kay for personal product and demo product that I used. So what does that tell you that I purchased in product for myself and demo that year? That's a lot. I am my own best customer. Now, if you're doing this part-time, it won't be that high for you. But I'm telling you, an extra $40, an extra $6, an extra $250 that drops into your AR account and or your direct deposit is worth doing just a little bit of paperwork for yourself. So keys are, your first key, get over the fact that you are only a personal user and you don't need to do the GST reimbursement. Delete that from your mind. That should be the number one reason why you do a GST reimbursement, is because you have the luxury as a consultant of buying your product at half price and recovering half the tax back from Mary Kay. To me, that's just money in your pocket. I'd be all over that. Second thing you want to do is you want to get yourself organized. So you want to find all your receipts for clients and or hostesses that you have given any sort of discount to. Tax-free, half price, 75 for 35, 100 for whatever, for being, or you just, like me, did CC cream for your bestie. It was $24.50. You sold it to her for $20 plus tax. You want to get all those receipts, get them together in a pile. You want to take advantage of and write down all the personal product that you used for you. All the foundations you took out, all the brow pencils, all the mascaras, all the liners, all the Voluform night creams, the eye creams, the sunscreens, the after sun gel, everything that you took out for you, write it up. Full price, half price, figure out the tax on the full and the tax on the half, which PS, it's divided by 2. And then take another one of these and write up what products you used for demo, for your kit. If you took out a brow pencil or a Time-Wise 3D cleanser or an eye makeup remover, which I feel like I'm always taking out a demo eye makeup remover, make sure you write that down and get that organized. And then figure out the tax lost and then get familiar with these booklets online. So search function, GST, search it, taxes. If you scroll down, you can read all that if you want. Absolutely get acquainted. I would. This tells you why you're privy to it. And honestly, like, we literally have a separate line item in CRA for us. So you want to get familiar with why you're able to do this in case you have to explain it to a partner, a husband, a sister, a mom. It's easy to be able to understand. And then you want to get super acquainted with this booklet. This is your example guide. Honestly, once you do it once, you'll be able to do it for the rest of your Mary Kay career. And then this is the booklet to, this is the form and this is the booklet, the form you need to send in. Now, this one you want to, if you are Indigenous, you're going to want to get yourself familiar with this booklet here and this form, because this gives you the opportunity to understand how you can recover the tax back that you would have paid that you shouldn't have to pay. So that's pretty awesome. You want to understand those. And then last but not least, when you fill out this form with the examples given, what you're going to send in to this address to Mary Kay, and it says Attention Resource Center, what you're going to send in is you're going to print this off, fill it out, and then guess what you send in with it? You send in the yellow copy of these receipts that you've written up. Now, if you're using Boulevard or Pink Office or anything like that, they will create a separate invoice for you to attach. So basically what you do is you make sure you write really hard, you rip this off, stack them all together, and staple it to the back of this form and send her in to that address. And then you'll be surprised. I mean, COVID times just maybe a little bit slower, but usually within 3 weeks to 6 weeks, you'll see that in your account and it's magical. And guess what the cool thing is? If you screw it up, if you mess this up, the numbers, they are so genius. They fix it for you and you'll see an account and you'll get a receipt of what you messed up. So really cool. The company sets you up for success. Don't leave the money in their pocket. Go get it. It's part of your business benefit as a consultant, and just make it part of your quarterly routine that on March 31st, on April 1st, on July 1st, on October 1st, and on January 1st, you're getting your GST reimbursement together and getting money back in your pocket. So I really hope that teaches you about GST, how important it is, why you're privy to it, and why it's important to go get that money in your account and not leave it in Mary Kay's. So I really hope that this is some great information for you, and this is just a part of growing your business and being as successful as you possibly can. So thank you for letting me share with you today, and I'm sending all my love out west from all the way out east. Talk to you soon. I'll see you on virtual seminar. Bye.